I mean, I'm not spicy enough.
No?
I'm not. I just, I'm intimidated.
Can you talk a little bit to the mic?
I'm a little intimidated.
Okay.
By what?
Not dating a not white man.
Oh, really? Okay, let's dig into this.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean, man?
What do you think is going to happen?
I mean,
Gonna
I
get
don't
robbed
feel like,
after
I feel like I just would not be accepted.
You're gonna get robbed after the date?
I mean,
I'm not racist. Just
I'm not
intimidated.
racist. I'm just intimidated
I'm mostly
by
intimidated
the
by like.
blacks and the coloreds.
I'm mostly intimidated by like their sisters and their sisters.
They don't care. Why'd you say sisters like that?
Everybody ready to get started?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Okay, well, welcome to the Manly Girly podcast. I am here with pretty much a brand new panel. You might have been in another podcast here at the Manly Girly Show or Casa de Thinking. So let's start introducing yourself. Give me your name, your age, and we'll start going around. Let's start right here to my left.
Okay. Akil, 35. That's it.
Yeah, what do you do for a living? yeah, I feel like I need a third thing.
Go on.
Okay,
What do
you
I do for a living?
Yeah.
It's kind of sketchy. Cybersecurity.
Oh,
I did
shit.
some stuff for Uncle Sam for 8 years. All right.
Okay, yeah, well, welcome to the show, Akil.
Have you been waiting to use that one?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I've been waiting to use this one.
You are fake news.
Oh my gosh. Let's go.
I'm Jenna. I'm 34, and I'm a writer.
Unemployed.
I think she has a job doing it.
Do you?
She looks
Yeah.
employed.
Yeah, I'm a freelancer, so like sort of employed.
Slice. Yeah, there
That's
you go.
awesome. Hell yeah.
I don't know. I
She
think
employs
all's on there.
herself.
Nice.
I am Victoria Niemeyer. I'm 38, I'm pretty sure. I have to count like every year. And as for a living, I think I bartend and keep my kids alive. Yep.
Nice. Well,
Both
welcome
cost-
to the show.
Both just cost me money. It's like this.
Perfect.
I'm Jordan. I'm 27, about to be 28, and I am a server/bartender.
Oh, no shit. I didn't know that. That's great.
Yeah.
Well, welcome Jill to the show. I'm going to start us off real quick with a little clip and get us started.
Okay.
And just wet our beak here.
What?
Okay, hang on.
Where do we look?
Yeah, all right.
How did Mary get pregnant?
It was through divinity.
So God fucked her.
No, God didn't fuck her. I'm sorry, did God fuck the earth to make Adam too?
Basically.
Basically, or yes?
Over a long evolutionary process, yes.
Oh, okay, so no. So the answer is no.
No, the answer is yes.
No, well, the answer would be no because that's not
Well, the
fucking
answer is
anything.
yes.
How? How is that sex?
Fucking something infers penetrating. Penetrating one thing that is structural and able to penetrate is then penetrating something else.
Yeah, you're just using the word penetrating a lot, but not telling me how this is sex.
Sex
how
is
did God
penetration.
have sex with the earth, which led to evolution?
Because the consciousness of God penetrated physical matter.
So all sex is to you is penetration?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I just had sex? Fucking brilliant. Gonna go have a smoke now.
Okay.
Now that I've had sex.
He did penetrate that piece of paper.
For the record, white people are crazy.
yeah. So,
We love to be called crazy. It's our favorite thing.
Oh, I believe it.
yeah, that one's not so much dating, but I thought it was a fun little one.
This is why we need mandatory sterilization. There's too many people who can breed, and we need to cut down on that.
Yeah.
Because of people like that.
Okay, let's go around the table. When was the last time you had sex?
A month and a half ago.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it's not said yet.
Okay,
2 months
fair.
is where it's like, but you know,
Yeah. How many months until you drop the bar?
What does that mean?
Well,
Until I drop the bar of soap and I'm like, go ahead, somebody fuck me.
No, until you like your standards go down.
2 months.
2 months.
2 months. 2 months. It's like, let's start hitting up X's, shoot shots. Fuck it.
I love it. Victoria?
What was the question?
What was the last time you What was the last time you had
we
sex?
all have to answer that. I thought this was like
You can lie.
individual like, questions for people. I have never had sex.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
Stop the cap.
I mean, my kids were born of divinity.
Stop the cap.
There was no penetration.
You were intellectually penetrated.
Yeah, I think
and
it
then
was
you
like a
got-
consciousness that was like penetrated.
yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, just like every conversation with my mother leads to I've never had sex.
I hear you. Yeah, well,
But no, I
prepared,
have a new situationship.
you have a new seat, not the one that you were in last time.
No, I narrowly escaped that one with my life. So
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
here
We'll dig
now.
into that in a moment.
Yes.
But thank you. What was and do your standards drop? Well,
No.
I don't know, for women it's probably different than for guys. You know, I guess maybe your standards could drop of who you allow.
yeah, I mean, this one I met in the wild. I'm on some dating apps, which is very intimidating. I'm also the point in my healing or whatever that I can't emotionally afford for it to go either way, like good or bad. You know?
Okay.
So I'm just like, well, let's see how I can emotionally afford something I can't back it up right now. You know?
I hear
Is
you.
that a weird thing? It's like it's a situationship. Please become a relationship, but also please don't become a relationship.
What do you think would? So you want this to be a relationship?
If it's healthy enough.
Yeah. Is it healthy currently?
I think so. I think it's great.
Okay.
How long's it been going on for?
Like a week and 5 hours. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thanks for having
And I
me.
didn't mean to ask such a spicy question off the top, but he prompted it in my head. You know?
I think he wanted to tell you.
I think so.
You asked.
Yeah.
Yeah. This guy's like a flirt. I see him at the mics just flirting up with the audience, you know?
Yeah.
This guy in action.
He
This
did-
guy fucks.
Stop the cap.
I want to know if you have all of the sound effects labeled on that, or if you've memorized their placement.
No. I have them labeled. It's like a little picture. Like, so for example, this is a little picture of Zelda.
Oh, that's
Okay.
cute.
Yeah. And
Does that
then
mean I've just like fallen off the level? I've leveled down.
and then I have that one as well. That's a picture of the rock. Oh, I didn't mean it.
That's okay.
Like, yeah.
You can call me bitch. It's okay.
Some of these
I
are
can
aggressive.
take it.
Yeah. There's you never know what you're gonna get, but sometimes like there's a.
Alrighty then.
They're not all bad. you
They're
know.
not all bad. That's what she said.
So Jenna, you're more than welcome to answer this or make a lie. Question is, when was the last time you had sex? And well, you're in a relationship now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess.
This morning and rather quickly, I think,
Yeah.
are the answers to those questions, respectively.
Would you say that relationship sex is like you've been in a relationship for a year now, right?
Yeah.
Would you say it's more frequent, less frequent, or just as frequent as within the first 6 months?
It's about the same.
Okay,
Yeah, and
that's cool.
I realize it's probably not going to be true in 15 years, but I don't know, maybe.
Okay,
It'd be nice
yeah.
to think so.
Props. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Well, props to your boyfriend, fiance, right?
Yeah.
Fucking congratulations. That's awesome. You know.
He only did it because he knew you were going to ask. So
Yeah, I know. Well, this podcast, unites people. Thank you.
Before I got here,
Before you got here, did you take a shower?
yeah, I'm married, so
Okay. Yeah.
I have Jesus approved unprotected sex.
I didn't take a shower.
The best kind. I'll drink to that.
That's the best kind.
Perfect. Well, I have a few. Thank you all, panel. Mine was probably, I don't know, when did we break up? A month ago? So, a month ago.
He's born again celibate.
Yeah, actually, it's probably the only time during my, at least in the last 20 years where I'm actually not trying to date anybody,
Right.
I mean, it's only month one, so.
Well, I mean,
To your point,
I
you
think
know.
it's an easy thing to fill a hole with something else.
Oh, it is.
This
Right.
is.
I did say Philip.
I was waiting for it.
Hey,
I was gonna be so disappointed.
Hey,
I meant like a
Arturo.
soul hole.
What about balls?
if you don't mind me asking, out of 1 to 10, how much does it hurt?
Damn, bro.
Like the breakup? The
Or
breakup?
when he fell from heaven.
How suicidal are you right now?
No. It's
how y'all advocate
it's
for
obviously
it?
painful, and especially in this situation where, it's a situation that I'm not used to finding myself in. Right, like
Single?
Well, I've been in one first date in 2.5 years. Right, like, 'cause I broke up with my ex before her, and then she was my first date after her.
Whoa.
And then, I've been told that I date like a lesbian, but, I don't know. Leslie will be on the pod next week, so I guess she can tell me. But, no, I found it that, the feeling, I didn't feel any differently towards her, right? But it was more like I felt like some things internally were going by the wayside. Like, I gained 25 pounds. Like, I had stopped producing the podcast. It made it very easy for me to just rationalize and justify not doing stuff, but like just sitting around and watching a show and being like, oh, we're hanging out. In my mind, I'm doing something productive, but then I didn't have the time to do all the things that I needed to do.
Yeah.
And it's not fair for me to ask of a relationship, to help me produce the pod, or like push me instead of, oh no, let's not grab dinner. Why don't we go out to an open mic and I'll watch you perform. Don't get me wrong, I love that kind of support, but it's not fair to ask a significant other because that should be entirely on you. And since I didn't have those skills and I felt like anxiety that was pulling me the other way, I kind of needed to kind of like separate and kind of like build myself up. I've also been told that that's what a bunch of people almost 40 say. So maybe that's
Midlife crisis.
Yep. I hope I go
Back to the streets.
I hope I'm at least midlife. Like my math ain't mathing, but that's a long time. But I have a question for this, Arturo.
Yeah.
Do you think that being a comedian compromises relationships to some extent? Like and obviously everyone can weigh in here, except you, married guy who just got here with a healthy relationship. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But I also feel like I'm genuinely curious if I can be a healthy partner as a comedian, because my previous serious relationship, it was like, it's me or comedy. Because when you're going through shit, you're going through shit, but when you're dating somebody, they're also on stage with you to some extent. So I'm just curious where you are with that.
Yeah, I'll start and I'll go,
Do you
and then
blame
we can
comedy?
maybe go around. So I particularly don't. Like, I am, I wear a wig to perform, right? So it requires a very, in my opinion, a confident woman that does not easily succumb to the pressures of her woman friend circle. To be like, oh, you're dating somebody with a guy or something weird, somebody that's like, I don't give a fuck. So I don't think my doing comedy interferes with all that, or has interfered at all in my dating specifically, but.
Do you think it's helped your confidence in the relationship to some extent? I mean, do you wear the wig in the bedroom?
No, I mean, I would. Like, don't get me wrong. I'll do whatever it takes, to make you come. That's what I'm doing. Like, that's,
Okay. Wait, we're supposed to come?
Yeah. Well,
What the?
yeah. Well, you've been dating these white guys, so maybe you don't know. I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking. That's a joke.
I mean, I'm not spicy enough.
No?
I'm not. I just, I'm intimidated.
Can you talk a little bit to the mic?
I'm a little intimidated.
Okay.
By what?
Not dating a not white man.
Oh, really? Okay, let's dig into this.
The fuck is that supposed to mean, man?
What do you think is going to happen?
I mean,
Gonna
I
get
don't
robbed
feel like,
after-
I feel like I just would not be accepted.
You're gonna get robbed after the date?
I mean,
I'm not racist. Just
I'm not
intimidated.
racist. I'm just intimidated
I'm mostly
by
intimidated
the
by like.
blacks and the coloreds.
I'm mostly intimidated by like their sisters and their sisters.
They don't care. Why'd you say sisters like that? They don't care.
They don't care.
Yeah, I can say
Do you,
They're gonna
you
do
think
to
you
you.
can speak for every black woman
yes.
about a white woman dating her brother?
Yeah. Speaking
You've
for
never seen a white woman treated like shit for dating a black man.
it happens, and they get treated by shit by their racist uncles and their family members when they go to Thanksgiving. It happens. My wife is biracial, so
So she just chose to be feeling like shit all the time?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
I do.
Like, I get what you're saying, and I don't. I mean, you can vilify my statement if you want to.
We're not here to.
But I dated a guy who's not from. I mean, he's Hawaiian, and like whatever the situation.
You're just dipping a toe in, they're still American.
Yeah, and I felt like he sort of talked to me like there were things I could never understand, and I get that that's how it is, but that's a hard thing to have in a relationship where you both care about one another.
Yeah, there's going to be cultural differences, but it's going to be up to you and that person to come together and figure out the in-between of those cultural differences. So it's not that hard.
Try it,
It's not.
If you were to try
I'm
it.
not saying I date white men only. I'm just saying
Kind of what you said.
No,
I'm intimidated by the space of like
You're
I just
intimidated
left.
by the stigma that comes with interracial.
No, I don't give a shit about stigmas. I don't even know what's popular anymore.
I
but
thought this was going to go in like the old-fashioned "will it fit" kind of thing. I thought that's where we were.
yeah,
headed.
I mean, like if I can't go back, should I not? Tricked you. No white boys ever again.
If you were to start, like, do you have like a range of intimidation, right? Like, is it like where do Asians, Hispanics, black guys, Middle Eastern guys, where do they rank? Like, what are you most intimidated by, or least intimidated?
You want her
by?
to rate racist?
No. I mean,
Chinese #1.
And please be specific.
no. For example, right? Like, let's say
Hispanics are hard workers.
I
#2.
always thought I would get canceled for something way juicier than this, Arturo. Okay.
No. I mean, like I've dated all different races, right? Like, so I've been in a lot of interracial relationships. Predominantly interracial relationships, right? And so I have navigated these waters myself, and saying I just think it would be racist that if you said I don't find anybody of this class, like attractive. But that's not what you're saying.
I'm not attracted. No, I'm not. I'm attracted to people individually.
Exactly.
Like I don't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think there's any prejudice in here. It can be. I think maybe it sounds more of like a cultural,
I mean, yeah. I also, my thing is, I want to be in a relationship, my next relationship that's pushing us both, like, to be better people anyway, right? Mm-hmm. I don't want it to be based on our race card situation. And the experience that I had before was there was a lot of, like, unspoken sort of maybe anger, hatred towards people on the mainland. Like when you live in Hawaii, it's like we take everything for granted here.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
So when you come from Hawaii, especially since he was in armed forces, he's basically plucked from a stolen land, and every island. I know. We treat Hawaii like shit. We give them spam. Tell them it's food. They all have gout.
It was one of the worst colonization incidents in American history, and it does not get enough.
It doesn't
get enough airtime.
And like the Micronesian islands that like the whole world just kind of divvied up based on like rape and pillage.
You guys colonized Africa, right? You guys talking about Hawaii being the worst?
but like
he's like, what about us?
Yeah, but that's way
it's
more.
like people don't even know we did that to Hawaii. Like at least we're kind of.
We keep it
secret.
Right.
I don't know what people know.
Like, for example, we have plenty of movies about colonization of Africa, but the only movie that we have about Hawaii is Lilo
Pearl
and
Harbor.
Stitch.
Aloha, starring.
Yeah, Ohana
Yeah.
means
Emma
family,
Stone.
Yeah.
Pearl Harbor.
There
Ben
was
Affleck.
that.
That counts.
But
I don't
yeah,
think that
that
makes
counts.
it better. I think.
No, it didn't.
But
It
not
did not.
not to bring it back to the situation. I think there are a lot of there's a lot of unhealed things that I'm going through. I want to be in a good place for anybody, and I was not in a good place enough for this last relationship that I was in, and it wasn't because he wasn't white.
He was Hawaiian?
No.
Oh.
I don't. No.
Was he Hispanic? Partially.
Yeah,
Half
based
Hispanic.
on like the Spaniards like taking over Guam.
But he's still
What in the
psychologically
Chipotle
bore
going
the
on?
burden
So-
of Hawaiian colonization.
Yeah, so like
despite-
his family's Guamanian and from Palau. So like those two islands have very different.
Then there is a
pillage.
people,
But then he grew up in Hawaii because that was like the biggest place to live.
base.
Yeah.
Yeah, say his name.
Bruno
I'm just
Mars.
Hey,
No, he doesn't have a name.
Speaking of Hawaiians, are you intimidated by Hawaiians
I mean,
and their sisters?
I mean, to some extent, yeah, especially if they have unhealed trauma.
Have you seen the Samoan?
I have seen them before.
They're scary.
I mean, I'm not attracted to every Samoan, but I have seen some very attractive Samoans.
I know, but their sisters are just as big.
Damn, you're gonna piss off on some. You're gonna go for this.
Having to deal with The Rock's sister.
Yeah, whoa.
I mean, if she's like anti, my brother should never date a white woman. It's a scary thing to be on because girls are mean to girls. I'm not sure if you've noticed.
I wish it were possible to heal race relations vaginally, but I think we would have done it by now.
I know, we definitely would have. I can't heal my trauma that way. I've tried.
Across America.
I love it. Well, let's let me switch it up.
Yeah, can we
here.
also erase anything that makes me sound like I am potentially?
One last question: are you intimidated by
brings
any
up-
races besides whites? Are there any that you're not intimidated by?
Oh,
What in the? How many? What? There's so many like.
there's only so many. You
I
know?
like every race.
And I don't think it's racial. Like, and that's why I don't think that you've said anything about it. I think you're from what it sounds like apprehensive of the cultural differences and kind of like assimilating.
I want to feel
and,
welcome in the next room I walk into, like in that sense.
Yeah.
And I've seen and maybe this is because I have a joke about it, and sometimes it hits and sometimes it doesn't hit because women are like, "Oh, I would never be mean to you for dating my brother," and then some black women are like, "Oh, I get it." Like it's 50-50, house divided, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I'm not going to risk my happiness for that. I'm just saying that is an intimidating factor in dating someone who isn't like in the same whatever as me.
Yeah.
Boring white.
If it were just
middle-class
straight up
America.
risk, white men are statistically much more likely to kill you for fun, which
Yeah.
terrifies me.
Oh yeah.
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 But also I'm into choking and spanking, so
Sometimes it goes too far.
Sounds like Darwinism
Yeah.
to me.
oh please, Senator, no.
Right.
You know what? Well, I have a friend that
You know who I'm not intimidated by? Ted Bundy.
Well, I have a friend.
He had a kind smile
He did. He was
He did. He was a handsome
and a broken
man.
arm.
Well, I have a friend that's that is into white women. He's in a little bit of hot water right now, but
Talking about Dyson.
Not to name names.
you know, like, but if you're
Did he
interested,
pay you to say that?
I
Did
can hook
he?
you up.
Hey, it's promo.
It's promo. Yeah.
Shout out to
Dyson.
Durham Diddy.
A
That's my
friend.
homie, man.
What's that mean?
What you want it to mean?
Yeah, we'll steer away from that one.
All right, moving on.
Well, you got to have the person in the room, for
write
them to
down the
defend
name.
themselves, All right. Let's see.
Actually, we don't need to have that person in the room to defend themselves.
Okay. Yeah.
The defense has been released.
I will make sure to never sketch you guys together. No worries. Let's see this. Oh shit! This is on quiet. We're gonna line it up. We're gonna line it up.
Here are the biggest icks that girls have about guys.
Oh, God.
I'm not talking about like their looks. I'm talking about specific things that they do. So boys, watch this video so you can learn. And girls, let me know if you agree with these. Number 1, when a girl sends a picture of like her outfit to a guy and the guy's like, "Oh, you look so good. Can I see the back?" Like, that is just screaming horn dog, desperate, like, ugh. A girl is more likely to show you the back of her dress if you don't ask. Number 2, a girl is, like, telling the guy that she's going to take a nap. Or especially even worse, like, take a shower. And the guy's like, "Where's my invite?" If we wanted to invite you, we would invite you. And bro, who do you think you are coming into the shower with us, bro? Okay, and last one, this kind of piggybacks off the other one. When you end the hangout with a guy and he's like, "Oh, where's my hug at?" Now I just don't want to hug you.
Oh, she seems like fun.
Yeah, let's start over here with you, Keo. What do you think about that? Are you aware of this ick phenomenon?
I'm glad I'm married. I don't have to deal with stupid shit like that. I'm happy to be off these streets. I'm happy to not go on these dates and ask what's your favorite color. I don't care about any of that shit.
Yeah.
I don't have to deal with icks because been together so damn long.
How long you been married?
10 years. I met my wife at 2010 at Sam's Club.
Nice. What, like just walking around looking for groceries?
I was working customer service and she was one of the cashiers and I kept staring at her. And then she walked up to me. She was like, "The fuck is your problem? Why you keep staring at me?"
Perfect.
Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. The old stalker steer.
You think if you find her in Sam's Club, they send you home with like 10 women?
I know the bargain. Yeah. So I asked her to see what's that movie? How to Train the Dragon.
You're dating this relationship. Y'all been at it for a while.
Man.
Wait, you took her to see that movie in theaters?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet.
2010. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Cool.
That wasn't the first date though, right?
That was the first date. We went to the movies, then we went to Burke Street Bar in Winston-Salem. That doesn't exist anymore. They poisoned somebody.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you might die there, but you'll have
Burlington.
fun. That's not Burlington. That's Winston-Salem.
Technically, all alcohol is
Close
poison.
enough. Close enough.
I mean, we can't lump them in. That they'll get mad.
Yeah, don't lump in Winston-Salem with Burlington.
I like that you saved it with a drink. So I was gonna say you took her on a movie on a first date. I'm like, that's
a bold choice.
Yeah.
You're trapped with that person for a long time.
Yeah, in the dark.
Decide you don't like. Yeah, you're.
But I love that it was a cartoon.
It was a cartoon.
That's cool.
Yeah, man. So that's how I got her.
Keep it.
That's cool.
That, and then we went to the bar, and she got drunk, and she was dancing, and fun times.
So they poisoned her too.
Nah, man.
Yeah, 2010 was it like apple
wild-
bottom
hey,
jeans? And,
that was fucking LMFAO.
Boots with the fur.
Yeah, man. Every day I'm shuffling. But y'all know about that. I'll shuffle.
Awesome, Jenna.
I don't know. I like it when people show me what's wrong with them early. I always did. I mean, like if you're somebody that's gonna have like ham-fisted double entendre, well-placed double entendre, I'm not even mad about. But if you're gonna be just like gross and bad at it, just go ahead and do it. And then,
Do you have any icks?
not like where's my hug is kind of bad, but
That's
then
creepy.
that's easily solved by saying no. And then you can just I just don't hug the where's my hug guy. Just don't.
Yeah, creepy uncle vibes.
Yeah.
They got women that do that shit too.
Oh yeah.
That's
yeah.
right.
There's where's my hug girls?
Yeah, I still like hug. Yeah, that shit. I'm like, as a
But that
black
usually
man,
means
I'm like,
it's
you
an
ain't
opening.
setting me up for jail time. I ain't hugging shit. We fist pumping.
Which always looks like you're about to punch somebody in the face.
Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Like not you personally, but maybe.
I would though.
Okay, cool. Right. Is it because I'm white?
No. These are diversity hands right here.
Okay. Equal opportunity.
Asian. Hey, no,
Not
everybody.
intimidated by them.
I
Samoans.
love all cultures and races.
Me too. I love them too.
Yeah, and that's what we're here. We're here to bridge the gap. We usually have a pretty diverse panel.
Yeah.
What are you saying usually? Is it because we're white?
No, you guys can.
We're so diverse.
Yeah.
We're the diverse.
Look, I'm an ally. I got a Chelsea handler koozie.
Oh wow! Yeah,
look
shout out
at
to the
you.
camera. That's right.
What are you an ally for? White women?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
me too. You know.
He has
Yeah.
fucking
That's right.
mean girls.
Mean girls.
That's right.
Wow,
Chelsea handler?
you guys really think we're something.
Yeah. You
Only
know.
the best.
White woman's at the top of the pyramid right now. You know.
Are they?
You gotta,
It's like the Mean Girls and the Bad Girls Club.
You
Bad
know.
Girls Club is like OG at Chelsea Handler.
If you can't beat them, join them. I guess.
No.
If you
Hawk
can't
two.
beat 'em-
Hashtag feminism.
Hashtag Hawk 2 girl.
We do have that going for us.
Yeah, a lot of mediocre white women become
She's a
famous
representative now.
so quickly, doing the least.
Well, mine's
We
taken. Mine's taken forever, so I know that doesn't mean
We don't
me.
even know if she spits on that thing.
We don't even know. Like
Yeah, where's the proof?
Where's the proof?
Listen.
Like I feel
There was
bad.
no spit in that sound, so there's.
I know it's like it was a dry heave.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, exactly.
She was hawking air.
She needs to do the vacuum sound before, which was where she gets the liquid from to then.
I
I bet that shit's painful.
I feel bad for her though. Like every
much
guy
money do
she
you bet?
dates, he's gonna be expecting that.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna be in the bedroom. He's like, you said you gonna spit on that thing.
Let's we'll finish it up here real
Okay.
quick, and then I have a question about that.
Are we still on Icks?
Yeah.
Okay, so in this new thing that I'm in, he just came out of a relationship. I, want to be ready for a relationship. So I pitched that we make a list of the things that we didn't want in this next round, right?
Okay.
And I think both of us are like chicken shit to write that list because I think that
Stop the cap.
it's a real thing. Like I don't like when some people do things, but there's some things I can overlook if
Stop the cap.
like you're really respectful in other ways. But I do not want to put my icks on the internet. Like, oh my god, that's so. Oh my god, when he pays for meals, like,
yo, it's a small penis an ick?
It's not an ick. I'm saying like it's just like one person's ick is like the other person's dream. So it's like, hey, don't fuck it up.
We're talking
That's
about
not
your
universal.
Not. It's your
There
ick.
are some things that are
Some things are everyone's ick. But I don't. Yeah, I have a few icks, but they're like
if a guy wasn't to your feet, would that be an ick?
I mean, yeah, I don't think for me personally, it would depend on how clean my feet were.
Okay.
I also think that there's things to me that are icky, like putting something short on a tall shelf in the refrigerator. That's an ick.
Okay.
I too am height challenged.
That's what we're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? Like if someone puts a tiny little ramekin on the spot where the milk fits, like that's icky up. That's like so many wasted inches. Loading the dishwasher, forks down. Get the fuck out of here.
I think I do forks down.
No wasted inches.
Forks down into the basket.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
How do you think that the food's going to get washed off the fork?
Gravity.
Perfect.
I haven't had a dishwasher in 3 years.
I haven't had a dishwasher. I don't think they work. I will die on this fucking hill.
I think
Dishwashers
you're right.
don't work.
Like I miss it. I miss the idea of it, but I it's fine. You know, I'm just like I'm stubborn about it now. I just dug in.
Yeah, because you got to rinse them anyways.
You do.
So what's the point of fucking rinsing them?
Sanitizing.
And then putting them again? Why don't you just wash them if you have to?
Sounds like you guys don't have good dishwashers.
Maybe.
My shit be working.
Yeah.
I watched that commercial. They said you use less water.
Yeah.
So I throw everything in the dishwasher. I'll throw
Do you
my
rinse
kids.
it?
I'll throw my kids in the dishwasher.
Do you rinse stuff
Only
before?
No, not well. Like it depends. If it's like a pot and it has like some shit stuck in, I'll let it soak.
So why not just wash it if you're already rinsing it?
I don't know, man. I
I don't
think
know,
I
because
like
you can't get all the nooks and crannies, right?
I like the complexity of washing my dishes, man.
In the dishwasher?
That's the shit I look forward to as a father.
Wow.
I love it.
That's why I'll never become a father.
Downhill from there, baby.
There is something
That's
to
why?
be said for that when you can just excuse yourself from what's happening
Yeah.
and be like, I'm gonna go wash the dish, and then like nobody can be mad.
They're like,
You're
Grandma
not-
has cancer. I'm
You're
like,
not
dishes.
an abandoner. You can just
Yeah.
I like to save myself a little emergency chore.
I
case
do too.
Life gets too much.
Honestly, I don't ask my wife for shit until the house is clean.
Oh, wow.
Blowjobs included. Nothing. I don't ask her. I don't ask for a fucking
Wait
thing
a second.
until the house is clean. Like
You
Oh,
clean
she
it?
cleans the house?
I
Or-
clean.
Oh, okay.
You clean the house, and then that's like a really good theory. Did y'all hear that?
I don't do shit until I like I wanted to see Deadpool. So I made sure the kids were asleep and the house was clean. She don't have a fucking thing to complain about.
You are fake news.
So I was like, the house is clean. You mind if I go see Deadpool? She's like, yeah, sure.
Hold
I
on.
saw Deadpool twice.
Wow, you really
Because the
keep
house
your-
was clean twice.
Hold on. So you need permission to go
No.
go see that pool?
I don't need permission, but the thing is, when you have like a clean house, like people, like women, certain women have certain things that they like. Like my wife likes a clean house. I know that she likes the house being clean, so I clean the fucking house. She buys me video games. That's marriage.
What happens if you don't clean the house?
If I don't clean the house, it is what it is. I have kids to help.
How old are your kids?
One's 8, and then the other's 4, and I put them to work. And they love it. I give them a dry erase eraser, and I tell them to go at the walls, and then the other one's vacuuming. And
See,
the house
Victoria?
is clean.
You should not be intimidated. You could be having your house cleaned right now.
Exactly.
You know?
You can make kids or buy Mexicans. Your choice.
I have kids. Actually, I have 2 children, but they're with a white guy, so maybe that's
Are
why
they
don't
Mexican?
clean.
I think one of mine is.
Yeah.
I was looking at them. I was like, he does not look like me.
No, I'm Peruvian, but yeah, I had to, you learn that early on, vacuuming, doing laundry, cleaning,
Yeah.
taking my mom's, like white hairs out, like plucking them out,
Yeah, I'm West Indian. Family's from Trinidad, so we're all about clean house. So I was like brought up on, having a clean house helps your mental state. It helps your it helps your productivity. So I always have a clean house.
So that'd be a Nick for you. If you
Yeah,
went to a girl's
yeah,
house
she was
and it
dirty as fuck. I was
yeah.
like, this dirty bitch.
But there's
I'm
dirty
still
and there's
going nut.
messy, right? You know
Still
what I'm
going
talking
nut,
about?
but still, I'm just like,
Probably.
you dirty.
Like my laundry pile is messy, but
I hate laundry. I don't think anybody likes laundry.
Yeah.
No one. If you enjoy folding laundry, you're a psychopath. You caught a body or two.
it's okay. It's also okay if you like folding laundry. You can get the help you deserve.
Who's like, I can't wait to fold all this damn clothes tonight. A murderer. Jeffrey
fair
Dahmer.
The same people who unpack from vacation the same day they get back.
Oh my God, that's nasty work. Right?
What they enjoy is folding their victims' clothes.
You know
That's
about
what
that,
they
don't
like.
you, Jordan?
No.
You devious
No, I
Hogwarts-looking
Wait,
Negro.
we didn't get to Jordan.
No,
we
we're
didn't do Jordan's icks.
Jordan, do you have
What are
icks?
my icks? Women who talk about icks.
Your icks are women?
right?
No, women who
Gay!
Like, she's actually. It was one time. She's saying the right things. She's saying things that make sense, but her voice itself makes you want to shoot yourself in the mouth. That's the problem with it. You
Yeah.
know? And at this point, I'd rather be single than listen to that.
What
you
if
know?
what if she hugged to it on that thing?
Then
You
it's
know?
all good. Then I'm in. But
Yeah.
You see how
My
easy
God.
head just fixes situations?
I would argue that a woman that can give good head can fuck up most things in her relationship. Really, from a guy standpoint. Am I alone in here,
I don't know, man.
gentlemen?
I've been divorced twice. I don't know.
And you're going for number 3?
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Yeah.
I want my
3
dream
times,
house.
baby.
I have never made it past fiance, and
You're gonna make it pass. I'm bestowing that love
please,
onto you.
no,
You're
I
gonna
don't
make
want the
it.
suffrage.
No, it's not that bad, man.
The stuff.
You don't want to vote?
Joking,
The
I'm
voting.
joking, I'm
Okay.
joking.
Okay, I agree with you.
I do want to vote.
This is
Voting
how it comes
cool.
down.
yeah.
But no,
You got the other way. For feminists, you're like, I don't want to vote anymore.
no, yeah, we don't need to vote. We just need white men to rule
Oh, God.
our thoughts. That was a joke, Akil. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I don't even know where I was going with that.
But no, I completely agree with you that it seems like the new Icks, it's just a new way to disqualify. You know, like everything can be perfect, but then it's like a minor little thing.
hey, and it's not just about having standards. Please have standards, but it's the fact that she's in her car thinking she all cute. I mean, please shut the fuck up. You know?
I'll give.
So she's not your type.
This leads right into the question: do you think that men or women more accurately can assess where they rank at as far as attractiveness to the opposite sex?
No, I think we're all narcissists in our own minds, and we're just trying to figure that shit out.
We'll go right around this. We'll go around this way first. Let's start with
Let's do it.
Jordan, because
Starting
we'll
with me.
round robin it back and forth. That way. Yeah.
I would say that women are better at it because they're less likely to be like, this person's crazy, but let me just bust it.
No. I mean like self-assessment, right? Like so if you were to rate yourself, like on a 1 to 10, do you think that overall who's going to get closer to their sexual market value?
I think they're both equally delusional.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Is that was that how you feel as well, Victoria?
I mean, I think it really depends on what you're bringing to the table. Like sometimes.
Can you speak into the mic?
I think it depends on what you're bringing to the table. Like sometimes I've been very close to my market value. Other times I'm like offering at best a 2, and they seem fine with it.
Who's they?
That whoever catches what I'm
The Hawaiians.
throwing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was probably functioning at a 4 when Hawaii picked me up.
Ooh, okay, got you at a low point.
Yeah. And then I was like, we can grow together. And he was like,
He's like, I'm building you up.
yeah. I don't know.
I'm gonna dick you
It's a
down
project,
though,
you
but I ain't
know?
gonna build you up.
Yeah. But when they stop taking the pills is when you should worry.
Ooh, was he on Blue Chew? Gas station?
I don't.
Those
know.
gas station pills are deadly, man. You'll have a headache.
I do miss his CPAP machine though. That was a nice.
Oh no,
Like white
Obese?
noise.
I love white noise, and we didn't have boundaries in the relationship, but just like in the bed.
Wait, he would wear one?
Yeah.
Y'all hear fucking Dark Vader? That's cool.
That was a worthy follow-up question. I've got to say.
I do kind of wish I'd like sat on his face while he was strapped in.
Yeah.
You know, like
Kink the tube a little bit.
I know. I'm just like, does it work like
Fucking-
a snorkel though?
Just fucking Bane over here. All
That's
right.
what's up, man. I got asthma. So.
Hold on, you're intimidated by brown people, but not by fucking.
No, a CPAP machine, y'all. After dating somebody who sawed logs all night, you're like, is he gonna make it? Should I help him? Is that breathing? And then you date a guy that has a CPAP machine, and it's like, oh my god, that's so hot. Actually, it's cool and clean water. So it's like the cleanest. It's like the cleanest air you're gonna get in any of your holes.
Okay.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. I am a
Take that, Icks.
log sawer, so I can understand what you mean.
A CPAP machine would look so good on you.
Is that a metaphor?
Yeah, well, I just need to drop 25 pounds and I'll snore less, But
Drop it where? Like leave it like on the back steps?
Huh? No, drop it from my
Drop
body.
it like it's hot?
Yeah. It's gonna drop. We'll drop 25 from each nut. So yeah, we'll keep going around. How about you?
If you're asking what I think you're asking, like how good are we at knowing where a panel of impartial people would rank? Okay, that's actually already been put to bed. Everybody is bad at it, but men are worse at it. Men overestimate their attractiveness slightly. I don't remember where I read or saw this, but it was interesting to me.
Trust her.
Yeah.
But everybody's bad at it. Like if you poll a room full of people, like even if we went around the table right now, let's please not, but like intellectually, if you were like, okay, let's put what do you think you are? Most people are going to say like 6, 7, 8. That's kind of the sweet spot. But statistically, we can't all rank ourselves above average, or there would be no 1 to 10. But the people who are under 5 aren't being honest. And it drags the whole.
But if they were rating themselves at their 5, you're saying that they would not be being honest about their rating?
Not very many people are going to put themselves below 5, but in order for the scale of 1 to 10 to work, you have to have 50% of people below 5 to get your attractiveness bell curve. But
people who are 1s can have confidence, which makes them somewhat attractive.
They can, but like I think women get more feedback on their appearance. Like if you're an ugly woman, you're less likely to go through life with no one telling you than.
I mean, I'd say that right now, like I'm overweight. I'm probably at a 4 or 5, and I wouldn't be lying about that. Now, there are situations where I can, probably get closer to like maybe like a 7. Without the dropping weight and overall, but I don't know. I would, rate myself probably like a 4 or 5 right now.
Oh yeah, and it's totally situational. Like, did I just wake up? Am I like ready to go somewhere? You change throughout the day, but I think this was just sort of like a photograph of unmade up faces, and I think it mostly had to do with symmetry. Babies like pretty people better too.
We all like pretty people better.
Yeah. Babies are assholes.
Yeah. And Nikhil, I think you kind of started a little bit on that earlier as well. You said that it's the same.
Yeah, no, we're just fucking delusional because of like social media and things like that. Like these different social constructs make us believe that we're prettier than we are. And then there's different factors like money. Like a broke 5, a ugly broke 5 is still a 5. But a rich broke 5? I mean, like a rich 5? You'll look past the ugliness.
That's Jonah Hill right there.
It's Jonah Hill. Like, you'll be like, he's at least, they have some type of structure. Because at the end of the day, here's the key to get women, guys. Women want stability and safety. And sometimes that comes with money. You can bring that stability with the money and the safety with the money. Nobody wants to be living some dangerous fucking life where you don't know where you're sleeping. This guy is just unhinged. He's all over the place. But he has a big dick. You're going to put up with that for like a month or 2. But it gets old fast. Women want stability.
Whereas money never gets old.
Money never gets old. So you get a roof over your head, you have steady income, and you're a decent human being. That's all you need.
But a lot of women are the primary income earners now. So, I mean, I would think that there's even more value into bringing safety through like communication, honesty, transparency.
Exactly. And the clean house.
The clean house.
There you go. The clean house method works.
Knowing that I can turn this person loose and they're not gonna
act a damn fool.
Yeah. I would rather have that than money.
Yeah. And that comes with the stability. I'm bringing stability off of my actions.
Yeah,
that's definitely I think that is a reliable statement to make, because I think there's something so attractive when someone is genuinely not trying to hurt you. Exactly. You've been in a relationship where people are like taking digs at each other. It's like this unstoppable like thing. And I actually just had this discussion recently with my situation. I basically said it's not hard for me to be kind to you at all. And I remember when I was in a relationship and it was really hard for me to be kind. And that fucking sucks. When you're like both mean to each other, you're like, what are we doing here? And your stability point is point on. If like you're not going to provide stability, a lot of men provide it, like they'll provide financial stability, and then they sort of have this like unhinged anger about it. that they're not providing it emotionally.
Or the sense that because they bring the money, they can do whatever they want to do.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
That's translates perfectly because it's.
What does that mean? Like, do whatever they want to do?
Oh, like, don't tell me when you need me to be home.
Yeah.
Don't give me tasks around the house because
I'm paying for the
I
house.
paid for the. Yeah.
Okay, what's the right division of labor there? Like, how does it work? You're in a relationship, you know, like, and maybe from both of y'all, and maybe you as well. I'm not in a relationship, so what do you guys think that is what it takes to make it work in that division of labor? How do you come to an agreement?
Me and my wife have like our strengths. Like I'm good at cooking. I clean. I do all the electronic stuff. I'll set up a firewall. She likes building furniture.
Perfect.
So I'll let her do that. She likes driving the lawnmower and drinking. So I'll let her do that too. I was like, if you want, and there's just like certain things, like there's days where she comes home from work and she's tired. So I'll take the kids to the park and have them ride their bike. And she will turn music on and just clean the house and day drink. And she's perfectly fine doing that. And she's like, yo, I'm happy doing that. I have my peace. I don't have kids. You know, if you're a teacher and you're dealing with kids all day and you come home and you got to deal with kids again all day, she needs that break from the kids. So I make sure to give her a break from the kids. And then I get my breaks. I play my video games. I do my edibles. I have fun.
Nice, man.
Life's not bad.
Congrats.
That's amazing.
And how about you?
Yeah. I think we both have chores that we like to do, and you kind of let the other person have the thing that they like. Definitely any kind of like electronic setting up the routers.
Yep.
I want no part of that ever. I like to ride the lawnmower too. I totally get that. It's fun.
It's fun with a beer.
Like a go-kart that cuts the grass. I know that's not like standard gender division of labor, but I wouldn't want somebody to take.
I have a
away
push
from me.
mower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
you
but
gotta drive. You
push
gotta
mower.
get to driving.
And my grass is like 3 feet tall, so
Yeah, I don't know if you saw the grass coming in.
I like tall grass.
Bit the bullet, got the John Deere. Can't nobody tell me nothing.
That's
It's
hot.
fun.
Fantastic.
That shit's great.
It's
I'm living the American dream. I'm Canadian, by the way, and just mowing that yard and drinking a beer. Fuck you, okay? You are American. You can't spell America without a hard ER in the middle.
you're
okay?
thinking great thoughts, like you're writing your novel. It's just the hum of the.
It's
of
great,
the,
man.
Yeah, the whirl of machinery.
It's tranquil. Just
The
riding
fresh air.
that John Deere in that grass. And you got your beer, and then your neighbor's like, "Howdy," and you're just like, "You fucking right, howdy." I'm living the American dream.
I like it. I have a question for the panel, and we'll go around. We'll start over here this time with you. Should couples have access to each other's phones and social media accounts?
Yeah, if you have nothing to hide, I don't give a shit. I'm just talking shit and telling jokes on social media, so I don't
So
care.
your wife has access to your...
Yeah, she don't care. Okay. Yeah, she helps me write jokes too. Fucked up jokes, like really some terrible things. But yeah, that's the type of relationship and nobody wants me. Who the hell wants a midget with Asperger's from Canada? Nobody wants me. The HelloFresh meals and the clean house. It's me.
Awesome. How about you? Am I using a specific name? Like, what did you introduce yourself as? I don't
Jenna.
know. Okay.
You can just call me Jenna.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you were using your Instagram name.
No.
Jenna, do you think should couples have access to each other's phones and social media accounts?
Like we have each other's phone passwords, but that's mostly just in case you need to get to the other phone faster. I mean, like there's something wrong if you feel like you need to go through the other person's phone. That should probably be solved with different tactics if you can possibly help it. Right.
Yeah, but it's not
Yeah.
going behind their back. Should you just have access to it? Like, let's say they're like, hey, yeah, can I go on your Instagram real quick? I wanna get some new accounts to follow.
I mean, logistically, I think there are lots of reasons that you kind of need that information from each other, but also like you might have some sort of disagreement, like something emotional might happen between the two of you. And I think that you're entitled to have conversations with your friends and family and people that you feel close to, and then maybe like have a unflattering perspective on me that I don't need to know about. Like that just doesn't, you should have space to vent. And I think if you're traipsing on that, that's bad.
I like it.
Yeah.
Can I interject? I do have a
Yeah.
point. Like I'll watch porn on the private browser on my phone, and my wife saw that one time, and she was totally fine with that. And then I accidentally had my phone synced to her car. She was driving and it was just cheek clapping. Just.
Is this real?
This was real. She was like, "What the fuck, Akil? What is wrong with you?" And I was just like, "It's research."
The kids are like, "Play Frozen."
It wasn't Kids Bop. I was like, "Yo, that's not Kids Bop."
I mean, in some senses of the word, it is a kid's bop.
So yeah, some kids were some balls bopping. But yeah, and that's just that's where we're at. When I really like, she's totally fine. Like, I don't watch that all the time, but like if I get like some guys,
Stop the cap.
they're fuck you. Some guys are just like, "Oh my god, my wife is gonna be like," she doesn't care, and that's how it should be.
It feels like that might be the glue in your relationship.
Yeah, it sounds like you guys have a great relationship.
Yeah, I guess so, man. Just sync your phone and play some porn on your wife's phone.
They said like pretty mild stuff, or has she ever found something? She's
Nothing
like,
crazy.
Shit, I didn't know you were into this.
BBWs, the usual.
That's when you find out that they're looking for bigger women like recreationally, that's a huge sigh of relief. It's
Black guys like BBWs.
Nice. How about you, Victoria? What do you think?
I mean, it's a little close to home because it was kind of the thing that ended my relationship. I picked up my ex's phone and saw some messages that I wish I could have maybe not done that. Mm-hmm. But it's good to know. It was good for me to know, but bad for me to know at the same time. Yeah. I don't think that a relationship that tries to put everything on the table is off to the right foot. Based on what you said. It's like, if you think that that's an issue, then there's already an issue. Mm-hmm. Kind of reminds me of this group. I'm not sure if y'all have heard of this group. It's like, are we dating the same guy?
Yeah.
And if you're putting that guy up there and you're like, any red flags on this guy, you already know there's red flags on that guy. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, if you don't trust, then you don't trust.
And I'm not going to say I've never done it, but like in the moment when you're, really torqued and upset and like on an excavation mission, you don't have this thought about like, oh, rationally, this should be solved in a conversation. Yeah. No, you just do it. Like if you feel bad, you just go looking. But
although you are the master of excavation missions.
Yeah. I have never looked through someone's stuff and find something I didn't already know was there.
Right. But when you created that Grindr profile, how did that make you feel?
I did a crazy thing. Yeah.
What? Okay.
Let's dig into this. My goodness. I got 5 minutes of material out of it, so in the end, I regret nothing. But
And when you told those jokes, my mouth just like fell open. I was like,
so you went undercover exploratory mission.
I did a crazy thing.
It's not crazy. I thought you had, but when you have to know, you have to know. And she's right. When you're going on those excavation missions, you're not rationally thinking, "Oh, this is so rude of me to like look in his phone." You want to know if that man is cheating on you or not.
Wait a sec. So your boyfriend at the time was on Grindr?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I wanted to be.
White people crazy.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I wanted to be a lawyer.
Can we stop saying that word?
No, and it was just if you know something's wrong, but everything you bring up, there's like some sort of an excuse or a
he just kept wanting you to put a finger in his ass all the time. Or?
Hey, for the record, I'm her ex-boyfriend.
I believe it.
He wishes.
I'm being stupid.
Best friend.
What shocks me is like you said it after the finger in the asshole part, which is
it's me. All right.
He could be her ex's type, is what he meant to say.
Oh, so like how were there signs?
Yeah, there were signs.
What were the signs? I'm a man of science, so I would like to know.
When somebody gets really protective over their electronics, when some people have, like if there's gaps in time that don't have an easy explanation, if there's lots of like strange absences, and like maybe somebody starts taking better care of themselves all of a sudden, and you're kind of like, what's up with that?
Their dick tastes like ass.
Yeah.
He'll just burping up dick. You're like, that burp smells like dick. He's just like,
this is an assy taste.
That's cookout. It's a cookout tray.
I mean, honestly though, I'm slightly not. I wouldn't say it's very burned into my mind the first time I heard this set. Like imagining you walking up behind someone who had their headphones on and didn't know you were there.
Well, I glimpsed it. I came home and I wasn't supposed to be home, so it wasn't like all.
So he was clapping cheeks, or was he doing the bending?
He was just on that. He was just on the app.
Hey, Jenna.
Oh,
by
yeah.
the way,
He was shopping.
Shopping.
would it have hurt more or less if he was doing that with a woman as opposed to men?
Thank you, Jordan. I get this question a lot. It wasn't like I imagine that somebody having an isolated, deliberate, like emotional affair with some depth and feelings would have hurt a lot worse, regardless. And this wasn't that. It was just sort of like, it was just like compulsive almost, and it wasn't,
It didn't make you feel like less than or something like that because you're like, I can't give him.
No, because there was no
penis
theme
he
at
wants.
all in the, it was just sort of this seeking to feel better about.
A lot of times when
Yeah.
guys are like that, it's a power dynamic.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm gonna fuck this dude.
And I think it just
I'm gonna
wasn't.
fuck
how do you-
everybody.
How do you know that?
I watched a show called Euphoria.
Oh, okay. Just
And that's what the dad was doing on episode 1.
Yeah, but I've actually never had the experience of a person latching on to an affair partner and then developing some rapport with that person, and I do think that would hurt more.
Right, but in a way, it could like hurt less because if he's cheating with men, then that's just a void that you're never gonna fill.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That, that void being his asshole.
They sell those things.
Well, I'll flip
Yeah,
it
you
on
can
you.
go right down to
Would you feel better for your the girl that you're dating or your wife to cheat on you with a man or a woman?
It would hurt less if it's a woman.
It would hurt less.
Yeah,
to
I
you?
think all guys are like that. They're like,
I'm like,
she ain't
I
dicking
would
her
be
down.
Like, yeah.
I disagree. I think it would hurt more.
If it were a woman?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, that's ego talking right there.
No, because I think, I'm like, this dude maybe is better than me, but then the disconnecting, like the thing, like, manhood from that connection as well. Probably there is some ego, but,
A lot of men don't even consider that cheating.
Nope. That's not penetration like that video we saw. They ain't fucking.
Yeah, a lot of guys would just be mad you didn't let them watch.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's very true.
Where's my
I don't
invite?
know.
Where's my hug?
Having had sex with multiple bisexual women, I don't know. I would not.
You ever do that at the same time?
Oh, with what?
Like with threesome?
No, I've never had it. I've never been fortunate enough.
Yeah, and if they get weird, then it's because they're probably got something to hide.
And you're just gonna kick him out of your house and get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Right on this topic, we'll bring it back around. We'll start on your end now. Have you ever cheated on somebody, and/or have you've been cheated on, and what was that like?
Have I been cheated on?
No, have you cheated on somebody? Let's skip the first question, please.
It's a two-parter, Jordan.
Yeah.
No. No, but I have like entertained other options, which
What does that mean?
That means like you're talking to other people.
Yeah,
I have done that.
You're developing a little. Is it when you were talking to other people? Was it more like emotional or more like physical that you were?
Physical.
Okay.
You were talking to other people with your body?
No, more like just entertaining other options simply because I'm like, is she entertaining other options? Well, maybe it's best to have a backup just in case she is.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Got you a roster. I see you.
Well, in the last podcast, I think Jalen mentioned that sometimes you date somebody so you can get the person that you want to date. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but
Is he doing like a bait and switch?
well, I think he was mentioning that that women can smell on you if you're like been validated or batched by other women. So
she smells the pussy off of him.
Yeah, and it's like the pheromones.
Yeah, I've
putting out the
given
vibe.
people the confidence that they needed to see other people a time or two.
Wow. Thank you.
I've done yes.
Awesome. And have you ever been cheated on?
Yeah. I mean, not really. The closest thing was I was talking to a girl for like a month and a half, 2 months, and she said, "Oh, I'm talking to somebody else," and we ended it at that.
Okay. Nice.
So not really cheating, but I mean,
Did it hurt your feelings, or were you just kind of like, oh, just
Yeah,
another
yeah,
hood
I
rat,
cried.
out of the way?
Yeah, I cried like
You
a little
cried?
brown bitch. Yeah.
Yeah, you look like a crier.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and it felt good to cry.
Bet it did.
I like crying.
Yeah.
I like to put on a movie and cry. That really unstuffs me. It's like the X-Lax, of the mind. That'll be the title of this episode.
Bullshit.
How about you, Victoria? Now let's keep it under 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'll keep it tight. I definitely have betrayed my promises. Like,
Can you speak into the mic a little bit?
I started a relationship with somebody, and then I went back to a situationship, and then it made me realize I didn't want to be in that situationship. I wanted to be in the relationship.
Did they take you back?
I didn't tell them I hadn't officially, it wasn't official on either side. You know what I mean?
Shit. Okay.
So then I felt like, oh man, I should.
Had you gone raw with any of them?
What was the question?
Had you gone raw with either of them?
It's a wild question, man.
I don't.
Raw sex.
I don't think you mean they were wearing protection?
Yeah.
No, I don't cross contaminate them.
Oh, okay. Just making sure you follow
I would
your food
never.
safety guidelines.
Yes, food safety guidelines were met. And then I have left a relationship mentally for another relationship. It was more of an emotional affair. And then as soon as the ties were cut, I was like, let me get that raw. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't say it like that.
Cross contamination.
Well, this is it's not a question, but one that's come up because, for example, in one episode I found out that with Wafik and his condom story, and then Jalen is as quickly as they can. So it's interesting. I think that I imagine that as a quick show of hands, everybody at this table has gone raw before.
I have kids, so
yes.
I have kids, and I've never had sex.
Yes.
This is Sunday. This is the Lord's Day.
I know.
Yeah. And these are the questions.
So you have not gone raw, is what you're saying?
I all the time.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying.
Arturo's trying to cancel everyone.
I know.
This is not canceling.
It's working.
This is relationship type conversation, right?
It's not going to be good for any of our relationships.
What is there a stigma? Is there something to be ashamed about going raw?
Yeah, you letting somebody shoot up your club raw as hell.
Okay, Mister hasn't done it in 10
But
years.
you're really
with
painting
someone
a
else.
picture.
Yeah.
Did you call it a shield?
Shooting up the club.
Oh, shooting up the club.
Yeah,
Okay.
man,
Yes.
just rat-a-ta-ta, you know?
Ha 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 ha.
That's what we're doing.
And I'm sorry, I don't mean to offend you, ladies. Is this too
No, I
much
don't
of
care.
a risque question?
No. It's just it's a fascinating perspective, but it's also did he wash his hands first? Did we ask that question?
Yeah, do his hands smell like car keys?
Did he
you
have
guys
hot
ever-
wings before?
Do you guys ever see a dick and get freaked out?
Oh, sure.
Like dick cheese or something? Would you ever say no to a dick, like a certain dick?
Your question is, would you ever
No,
say no
yeah,
to
I'm
it?
just
Like
I was like an
I have
uncircumcised dick.
I have
came
said
out.
no to a lot of dicks.
What?
Not in the moment.
In the
I
moment.
haven't looked
In the
at
moment.
it and been
And you
oh no.
And you didn't say no to him. You said no to the dick.
He said no.
Yeah. Or if it didn't work, you're all right, what toys do you have?
Oh man, that sucks. He must have been stressed out. Poor guy.
Hold on, if it didn't work, you've told somebody, what kind of toys do you have?
Yeah, well, he always flexed on a toy thing.
He's like, I got Xbox.
And they were like paddles and like leather whips and stuff.
Oh,
Nice.
shit.
Yeah.
It's way better than your
Yeah.
uncircumcised cock.
Yeah.
Uncircumcised dick looks like the alien from Alien.
Oh, that's a dick sweater.
That shit's terrifying.
Oh my.
But
Oh my gosh. What?
let's continue before we go off on the dick sweater rails. What do you think made you? The second one you mentioned was emotional. Probably maybe you weren't feeling like you were getting what your needs met, but the first one was also an emotional cheat, or was there another reason that?
I mean, I had gone out of town with this guy on a wedding, and we both got drunk and hooked up. And I was like, I told you I didn't want to hook up with you, and he was like, well, we just had, so we did, which kind of sucked, but it was a good way to not good way. I wouldn't say that. When someone betrays your trust like that on that side, I was like, I don't want to be with you. But I was already really interested in being in a relationship with this other person. So I was like, fuck. I don't want to go back and be like, confession, I had sex with my friend that I went to this wedding with. It's like, he doesn't want to hear that. That's not going to be a good start.
Fellas, and I'll take a quick pause and then we'll go around. How would you feel? Would you rather know if it's a one-night stand that you got cheated on? Or not know? We'll start with Akil on this side since you're married.
What the hell?
Because in this scenario, right? And let me make sure I understand it. You were with a guy, then you had a one night stand with somebody else, but then went back to the original, and lip sealed. Correct?
Yeah, I was just like we hadn't discussed being like only with
Exclusive.
one another. So when I came back from the wedding, I was like, I felt really guilty.
Yeah.
Kind of sick about it.
Yeah.
And then
So you gave him the night of his life, basically.
I don't remember having sex with my friend after the wedding, which is what was disappointing to me.
No. I mean,
Cosby.
You're guilty. Like when you came back, you gave him that guilty pussy.
I guess I did, but it was also like it was like a monumentous occasion for me. It was like it made me realize what I would not take for granted. Like,
how you not remember? Were you fucking Bill Cosby? Like, how you forget sex?
Vodka.
Well, it's a wedding. People go ham at weddings.
And they and like love is love.
Bar.
You'll put anything. You'll put your whole on anything after a wedding.
You put. I've never heard it described that way. You put your whole on anything. I've heard you put your dick in anything, but I've never heard the.
No, putting your whole on anything
It's
sounds
romantic.
way more empowering.
It does. Feminism.
It's a whole lot more empowering.
Yeah, it reminds me of those like the ring that you toss right at the the hook.
You need to make bumper stickers.
I should.
That's good.
Yeah. Don't bump into my hole.
Unless you ask nice.
Moms have holes too. Okay.
Don't hold me down.
Nice. Well, thank you for the openness and vulnerability, and that must have been very tough.
Yeah, and I have also been cheated on, but it was emotional, so
yeah,
that part sucked. I would have taken a random.
Would you
fuck.
prefer to cheat on somebody or be cheated on?
Both really suck, honestly.
Yeah, but if you had to choose,
I wouldn't. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Stop the cap.
I would definitely not want. I can't get over somebody cheating on me, so I would say that I wouldn't want to be cheated on.
Perfect.
I'll cheat. I'll cheat on somebody.
But the only,
I'll never cheat on anyone ever again.
The only good thing about being cheated on is that you don't have a guilty conscience.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can be like, hey, I was the good person.
But when you find
Fuck that lady.
then it's like a war of two egos.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
kept
Jenna,
on it.
you have been cheated on.
Yeah.
Yeah. And have you cheated on somebody?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Nice.
Wasn't she perfect?
No stop the cap for that. All right.
I believe it.
You are perfect, Jenna. I'm a piece of shit. Okay.
And if you had the choice, would you prefer to cheat or be cheated on?
I'd probably rather be cheated on.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not, I mean, I'm not saying it's a monumentous, painful, big deal. It is.
Huge.
But also, I don't know. It's just sex and people have it all the time. And if you're married for a lifetime, there's like pretty significant odds that somebody's going to step on somebody at some point. And like you try, you hope it doesn't happen to you and you hope that you're not the perpetrator of that. But like, would that end your marriage?
It would suck.
It would really suck. But
Yeah.
I mean, I would hope it wouldn't end my marriage.
Would it make it open?
And the question
Popping it
is,
open?
So.
if the real question is, if they cheated, did they use protection?
Oh no, I don't know if I can forgive my wife. Somebody shooting up all raw on my
Yeah,
wife.
That's kind of
The
trifling.
condom would
That's
like
kinda trifling.
make the difference in the couples therapy you're trying to.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You think
yeah.
if she cheated on you, she wouldn't just lie about that part?
I think if she would lie to help that would make me feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, was it raw sex?
Because you could be like, oh, it's like fucking a dildo. They didn't actually.
Of
touch
course
her,
not.
you know?
I made
No.
him totally wrap it up because I wouldn't do that to you.
Yeah, I think that would ease the burn.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think.
From his dick cheese.
Yeah,
From the herpes.
Yeah.
and the herpes. And,
I don't know why I said dick cheese. I'm sorry. Can we erase that from the record?
no, I
The
can
what?
leave, no, I
Too
can leave
real.
dick cheese in there.
No, that's getting added as a button on the soundboard.
Dick
Actually,
cheese.
yeah.
Dick cheese.
Dick cheese. How about you, Akil? Have you ever cheated or been cheated on?
Never cheated. Too autistic. Got cheated on. Yeah. By a family cousin. Cheated on this girl I was dating on. I was dating this girl.
I thought you meant you were dating your cousin.
No, I'm not you. I'm not you, Jordan. No, so I was talking to this girl. She was like super Christian, and she was telling me, we have to wait for sex and all this stuff. And then my cousin, he's in town and he's a music producer and blah blah blah. He knows Drake, all this bullshit. So she
Drake. Flexed on her.
fucking Drake, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you knew Drake at one point before.
Shut up, we're not talking about
We're not
that.
going there.
Okay. So anyways, she's all like, hypnotized by that shit. So
Yeah.
He talks to me casually like a week later, and he's like, "Yeah, you know, so and so sucks a mean dick." And I was like, "The girl I'm talking to?" He's like, "Yeah, I thought you knew." I was like, "She sucks a really good dick, so you know, you have fun with that." And in his mind, he felt like he was telling me that to let me know in advance that she's a hoe.
He's like, I've been there. It's not poison. You know?
But that shit broke me, bro. Like, I'm crying.
That break my heart.
I'm listening to Fall Out Boy. Shit was rough, son.
Yeah, that fucking person's in your life forever. Like,
Yeah,
they're
man.
family.
Yeah.
You know?
That shit took me. I turned into a monster after that. I turned into the popcorn nigga.
Yeah, you made you. You said he was your cousin.
What is the
Yeah.
popcorn?
You want to know about the popcorn nigga? I'll tell you stories.
Tell me.
What I used to do in college, I would walk around the dorms and it would say like F, so I know it's women in there, and they'll say like 3 or 2. So I knew how much women were in each room. So I'll walk around with popcorn and I would knock on the doors and I would say that my microwave doesn't work. And then they would let me in to use their microwave, and I would just charm them, and that's how I'll pick up women with popcorn.
Stop the cap.
And it worked every time. They never said no. They always
the
let
cap.
me. They always let me use their microwave.
How many times did popping popcorn lead to sex?
Probably that
A
pussy,
lot.
you know?
Like, how many times are you talking?
A lot.
Well, maybe that's what
more
it's
than
subliminal.
10
You're
times.
But the thing is, they caught on to me. I went to one. It was like I was doing this shit for like a month, and then this one girl, she said, "Wait a second, you the popcorn nigga, ain't you?" I was like, "What?" She's like, "I heard about you. You the popcorn nigga. Your microwave worked just fine."
Now get in here.
And she still let me in there.
I've heard good things.
I used to
Yeah.
pretend to lose an earring.
Oh, that was yours? So mine was popcorn. I used to go to Aldi, and I would buy a ton of the Aldi popcorn. And I would just say my microwave doesn't work, and I would just go to different dorms with my
Oh
popcorn.
my god!
So if you're in college and watching this,
If you're in
bring
college.
some popcorn. We actually have
Break your
somebody from
microwave.
college coming next week.
Oh, okay. The popcorn works. And there's always like a girl hating. Like, what the fuck? Why you want? Blah, blah, blah. And I'd be like, you want some popcorn? And that would ease the tension.
And it was that movie theater butter.
Yeah, boy, you got butter them up, butter up them cheeks.
Popcorn's a whole grain.
It is. So, yeah, popcorn worked for me in college.
Oh my gosh, literally.
No,
You know what my play used to be? I would go to like gay karaoke bars and do karaoke.
Gay!
No, it is gay. But half of the people in there are straight white girls who want to be spicy. And so you talk to them, and they're like, "Are you gay?" And I would say, "Does it matter?" And they're like, "What? No, it doesn't." And now you've got her interest.
I think this
And
is
now
still a
she's-
movie.
Do you have her interest, or
This is
do
some
you
gay
only have
catfishing.
what she needs in a bar of things that she can't touch?
Damn.
Yes to both.
Listen,
Wait.
it's a smart move. He gets free drinks and lower guard pussy.
Yeah,
you know,
and you meet those like fun college girls with wrong colored hair and
Oh, God, they're the
And they're
best.
wrong.
Wrong colored hair.
yeah,
Blue-haired white women.
I need
Yeah.
I need an answer. So I have a lot of friends who are gay women, and they're sick and tired of men trying to convert a lesbian to. Is there a gender reversal? Like, if a woman thinks you're a gay man, is there some like thrill of conquest in trying to straighten you out? Like, is that the whole play? Is there enough people?
I would not. That's not what I would do. There are dudes who do that. Yeah.
That's too much work, man. Honestly, I learned how to spit game and like talk to women hanging out with lesbians because they spit the best game. They talk that I'm gonna feed you, I'm gonna take care of
Popcorn.
you, I'm gonna eat your pussy and
love
give
popcorn.
you, and I got popcorn to butter up them cheeks.
They're like, it's vegetarian.
Ooh, it's gluten free popcorn.
Yeah.
And lesbians tend to be really cool because they just
They
want
cool
to like,
as shit,
keep to
man.
themselves, and yeah, they're good people.
Not as cool as the bisexuals because they can go either way. They're the coolest.
I guess. Are you bisexual?
I wish. Just straight.
You just want to be
Stop
cool?
the cap.
Cap.
Just kidding. I just like little buttons. So when was the last time you did this?
Last time that was my play.
No, last time you went to a gay club to try to pick up women.
Yesterday.
Yeah, it was recent. Right?
Probably.
I did gay
Wait,
karaoke
this isn't a gay
on.
club?
I did gay karaoke on Wednesday, but that was just to.
What's
like,
wrong with straight karaoke? It's not as flamboyant.
Gay karaoke's better because you have Adam Lamberts in there. They like commit and they're actually talented. Whereas like straight karaoke is just off.
But how is
key.
that better? Unless you're a great singer. Are you a great singer?
I'm pretty good.
He's pretty good.
I do a
that's
mean
why.
Prince.
I feel
He's
like
okay.
I've witnessed this.
He's all right.
Yeah,
I think I've seen you
He's
on the
alright.
hunt.
yeah.
We have to turn his microphone down when he gets on at Slim's.
Yeah, is that one of your go-to moves? You know,
Yeah. That's just fun.
You be getting all the boys riled up with your
But
prints.
also, I've heard musicians say, and people who do sound, they say that comedians have really good microphone control. So, like, naturally going to karaoke and sounding like complete shit is just because people do their loud parts in the microphone.
Mm-hmm.
And then most comedians know if it doesn't sound good, I'm going to pull the mic away.
Yeah.
So, like, karaoke is a really good exercise for comedy because it's like, oh, I get to sing this song. And you get to like be yourself a little bit.
Yeah, and it teaches you how to sell something that you don't believe in, which is most of comedy. You know,
and relationships.
And what you're saying to women, you're like, it teaches you to sell the dream.
Yeah. The dream is a straight man. And then they're like, and a gay club, they're like, oh, this is all I have.
Yeah. Okay, I got something for you. Right here.
Oh, God.
Underrated.
He looks like a wise young man.
Infamous. Is this infamous? There's a plethora of...
All right, here are the most underrated, sneaky red flags in girls. I feel bad even saying these, but you got to watch out for them. Number one, if she had a pet pass away and she got a new pet within 6 months, red flag, bro. That one's self-explanatory. Like, come on. Number two, if she knows what the words e-commerce or dropshipping means and she actually understands it, run, bro. Number three, and this one's weird, if she's like too based, like if she's already anti-seed oil and she likes cooking and she likes cleaning, it sounds great, but I swear it's a red flag. Where'd she learn that? Number four, if she's a good driver, red flag. Why do you know how to drive? Number five is another weird one. If she understands why you don't want her at the club, red flag. If she doesn't get it, she's just like so innocent, like, oh, I just go to the club to dance, green flag. Number six, if her shoe size is 6.5, stay away. Number seven, if she has a Cartier love ring, not the one, bro, not the one. Number eight, butterfly tattoo. Come on. If you're going to get a tat, like at least be creative. Actually, it's kind of cute. Maybe that one's, I don't know. Number nine is if you guys have the same taste in music right away. Red flag. You should mold her taste in music. She shouldn't come with like the batteries installed like that. It's less fun. Number 10, last one, and probably most important. If she talks to random strangers when you guys are out, red flag. She shouldn't even be saying thank you if somebody else opens the door for her. Like, she just needs to be mute. Let me know what you think about this list. I think it was pretty solid.
This guy's just gay.
Yeah, I'm about to say, Jordan, did you see him at the club when you were singing?
No, but her ex-boyfriend.
Let's get reactions from the ladies. Let's start with you, Jenna. What do you think about this young man?
I mean, that could probably be my son, which feels weird. I don't know.
Don't put that on your son.
No, that kid's just an idiot. He probably is not. He probably doesn't know how dumb that sounds, or it's like a video for reactions.
Mm-hmm. What if he's serious?
Oh, I don't know. That's some 18-year-old person's problem.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. How about you, Victoria?
It sounded like a specific person that he was describing.
It was size 6.5 shoes.
Yeah, I'm like, what is her name? If her name's Heather, red flag. And it's just like, okay, but we've all done that. You know, we eliminate all the things that we didn't like in the last relationship, but there are also things that we're attracted to. So that dude's fucked. He's gonna hook up with a girl with a butterfly tattoo tomorrow.
Yeah, fellas.
I could chime. If she has a vagina, red flag. I don't think that guy has sex with women.
He probably doesn't.
I don't think he enjoys it. I think he needs to live his truth. It's 2024. Be you.
Yeah,
go to the club with Jordan. Jordan will enjoy it.
I'm good.
How about you, Jordan? What's your reaction to that guy?
I'm gonna pretend like I didn't watch it.
Okay, fair enough. I'll follow you up.
I prefer what the girl was going on about with the ick.
Oh, I'll have some more stuff for you, but I have a question for the panel as we go around. If you're dating somebody, an exclusive relationship, how do you feel about them going out to the club for a girls' night, and their girlfriends are single?
Depends on the friends.
In a vacuum, you just know. Oh, I don't know. Like you would ask her, which friends are you going out with?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say they're all single friends, random. She met them at work. You don't actually know them too well. Would you have any concerns with that? And if you do, what are the concerns?
I mean, I wouldn't. I would like have that kind of like suspicion in the back of my mind, but it just sounds weird and clingy if you have a problem with it. So.
I think it depends on the person you're dating. I dated this chick who was really shitty, and like whenever she would go out with her friends, we would go on the break, and she would fuck other dudes. So yeah, like she's like, I think we need to go on a break. I'm going to do this. So like that was her thing. But
you
like
think it's because she met somebody at the club that she wanted
yeah,
to-
she would do that. Yeah, like she would like me and her would go on breaks all the time because you're like, you know what? Saturday, I'm going on a break. You know, I can't do this right now. Shitty relationship. So like the relationship I have now, I have like full trust with my wife. I wouldn't have problems with her doing that. But like, I think it just depends on who you're dating. If you're dating somebody you don't trust and they're a shitty person, of course you're gonna have problems.
Okay, let me add a dimension to this. What if she said, "I am going on a girls trip to Dubai"?
She getting shit on. My wife would never. Hell no. If you are a single woman, you're going to Dubai, I just assume you about to get pooped on.
What?
That's what they do. You get pooped on by princes. Did you? Where have you been?
I guess not getting shit on by princes.
Yeah. You go to Dubai and like, you get paid like $5,000 to get shit on by dudes.
I would definitely
know these firsthand. Like
I would definitely get shit on for $5,000.
For $5,000.
Would you
And
even
they were
really
like,
be
we were going to
mad?
offer you more.
Like not in my mouth, but like on me.
Like poop play. Yeah, that's the thing.
Oh, like rubbing it in.
Yeah.
I mean, $5,000.
They probably would offer.
Where
more
have
than
y'all
that.
been? Y'all don't know that's the thing?
You're selling yourself.
Is it a black thing? It's like
No,
like
I've heard about
Instagram
it.
models and
I've
stuff
heard
like
that.
they. Yeah, you heard. Yeah, you don't know that. Yeah, they fly them out and they poop on them.
I need to get into this.
And then like one lady, she's making a living. She's like, I get pooped on, but life is good, y'all. Hey.
It's shitty, but I like it.
It's shitty, but it's fun.
Jenna, what do you think about the going out? You're engaged, going out ladies' night with your single friends. Do you how would you feel if your significant other had an issue with that?
I would be really surprised by that. I mean, because we know each other.
Yeah.
And like my capacity for shenanigans is just real limited now. And like if you know your significant other and you know their friends and like why wouldn't you? Then who cares?
Okay, so no qualms if you're in a relationship, your significant other going out with their friends that are single.
No,
So if like your significant other goes with the boys to a strip club, no issue.
that would be really hypocritical of me. So no.
Shit, my wife would give me money for the strip club.
Oh shit. Okay, nice. Victoria, thank you for that.
Can you repeat the question?
The question is, would you have an issue with your significant other if you went out with your single ladies on for girls' night?
I hope I'm never in a relationship where I have to worry about that again. But I can definitely attest to being like the friend that my friends' husbands didn't want them going out with. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, that's interesting.
yeah, like they're like, Victoria's going.
How
Like,
come? What did?
I don't know. I just like smell adventure sometimes at like 1 o'clock in the morning.
That's what you call cocaine?
Adventure.
I smell adventure.
I mean, if he's a prince and he's into it, no, but like I definitely have like gone off with a whole group of like a bachelor party and my friends are like, where'd she go? And I'm like, why would I say no to that? It's like a gaggle of single men. Let's go, ladies. And then of course, like word gets back to the husbands at Victoria try to get everybody to go to this party, and then I can't ever play with my friends again.
So if there was a Victoria on the other end, and you were in a committed relationship, let's say with a dude that you're with, do you think like would you fault them for having an issue with you going out with your single friends, or what would you think about that?
Well, I wouldn't fault him for it because that's probably how I found him.
Does a Victoria recognize a Victoria?
Yeah, I mean, sort of, but also, if it's going to go down like that, I'm not going to be the one to stop it. So I would assume that he would have the same response to me. But yeah, no, I wouldn't. I would be like a little miffed, but I would still go out.
You would still go?
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, you don't want me to go out with this person? That sucks. But like, let's talk about this. I already have plans.
Yeah.
Like, how can I make sure that you feel comfortable?
Yeah.
And if he's like, call me every 30 minutes, I'd be like, well, this has been a fun relationship. So bye.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't be like that.
But what if he said, no, you if you want to be in this relationship, you can't go?
I probably shouldn't be in that relationship.
So you'd say, I'm going.
You say, I'm going on this
Yeah.
trip to Dubai.
At that point,
Yeah, buddy.
We're on a
5K,
break.
baby.
I'm gonna get
I
pooped
smell
on.
adventure.
So I assume that then, if the shoe's on the other foot, if he's out with a boys to a strip club, no major concerns.
No, yeah, no. If there's a guy who I'm like really concerned with, I would probably be having fun with them too. I'd be like, I want to go. Can I be a boy tonight? Whatever.
I love it.
He might be into that.
Not not like cosplay as boy, but
Jenna's ex was.
Oh,
Pegging.
I'm sorry for bringing that into the situation, but
It fit.
He's
Okay,
fine.
good, good, okay. It was organic.
That's what he said.
It's in the domain. It's in the zeitgeist now.
is that what he said?
Let me see what you think of this lady.
There is no cure. There is no remedy for the ick. Once I get the ick, it's done for you, babes. I don't even see you anymore. The ick is all I see. And it's not even your fault. It's just that little.
Ick, right? Like, anybody have any feelings about this lady?
Yeah.
Or do you know people like this?
I think you could if you get a bad vibe from somebody, that could be considered the ick. Like if you just see them
Yeah.
if I saw somebody kick an animal, and then they try to talk to me, I'm like, you're a terrible human. You're a terrible human.
That's a hard.
Yeah,
you don't
can't
see
recover
them.
from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so bad vibe, bad energy, bad action from a person.
Yeah, but there are times where people they just opt out of the relationship simply because they just wanted to
self-sabotaging.
Yeah. They're like, I'm out. And it's like, well, why? If you'd stayed in there for just a second longer, it might have been good.
But sometimes you gotta follow your intuition. Some people are
That's
shitty,
true.
and your intuition's telling you
That's true.
person's shitty.
That's true.
And
But
you gotta
sometimes
follow-
you're just being a weird, anxious, neurotic mess, and you're like, and it's just all in your head.
But it could be like a physical ick too. Like if you ever seen someone eat and they're like, I don't and then you're like, ha, like you don't want to play it off, but you're just like, I don't ever want to see you eat again. And or swimming. Like I was a swimmer, and sometimes I'll swim with people I'm dating, and if I don't want to say they can't swim, but there's just a certain kind of swimming. Like I'm not gonna hold you in the water. So
no black men because they can't swim.
Akil, I knew that was gonna come up.
There you
again.
go. There you go.
Only if they were if they were nose clips and floaties, you can't unsee that.
I could swim.
Yeah.
Okay. Caribbean men
eating.
can swim.
Now,
Yeah,
Hispanics
picky
who have
eating
crossed
is
the
so
border,
annoying.
Great swimmers. They're the best swimmers.
Who is?
Hispanics.
who have crossed the
That?
border.
That's not
Cubans.
racist.
No, it's not racist. Cubans. They're pretty good.
They're literally racing across the border, y'all.
It's a race for freedom. I'm an immigrant. I
They'd
can
be
make these
great.
jokes.
Be great runners if they were just taller with longer legs, But unfortunately,
Yes.
Arturo, don't be mad about your body again.
Oh, I'm not mad about it. I'm tall. I'm tall in Peru.
Hey, so hold on. You'll be watching swimming on the Olympics and be like,
Pussy wet. Moist.
No, it's more like if I watch a grown ass man jump off a boat, screaming like a bitch, flailing in the water, like,
The man's dying. You're like dying like a
and I'm
bitch.
like, yeah, no, I'm not saving you
you
because
just
you should have been
described
able
my
to
last
swim.
time on a boat.
Oh, yeah, Jordan can't swim.
I wonder
can't
why it
swim
was your
at
last
all.
time. I wonder why it was the last time. I wonder why you weren't invited back on the boat.
I was not.
This is so specific, and I do not know why I feel this way. But if you're out with an extremely white man and he tries to speak Spanish to a Mexican waiter,
Oh shit.
I
Hola.
Didn't see that.
I know you're trying to help, but it's
Mas
not,
queso, mas
this-
queso.
Yeah, he does not need that from you. You are not helping. You are making it worse. I think everybody's mad at me all the time. So the better that somebody can conceal their inner thoughts and feelings for the purposes of manipulation, the more nervous that person makes me, because I don't know what kind of exchange we're having. But people who are kind of not big on artifice, either because they can't do it or because they choose not to, it's very reassuring for me as an anxious person.
I'm glad I make you feel reinsured.
You do.
Nice.
I feel like I need insurance.
Get progressive.
Now, I have a question, and maybe we'll go around the panel, and then I have a little.
Oh, this guy seems like a well-rounded person.
But we'll start with question is, and everybody here, and I know you guys gotta run soon, right?
Yeah, I don't want to rush off. I'm Dutch, not Russian.
Yeah, you have like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
That's perfect.
Assholes, licking them, putting a pinky in them. How do we feel about them? Akil, let's start with you.
Why? Because I'm married?
I don't know.
I'm not
I'll
doing
tell
that.
you, me.
We know you moved on to different
Listen,
holes.
I will listen. If I'm fucking a girl, like, and you know it's doggy style, you getting a pinky in your asshole. I mean, it's not like if you like it. Obviously, you're first gonna touch it. I have not found a woman. I have not found a woman in her 30s that does not like her. Well, I found one woman in her 30s, but most women in her 30s that I've found love their getting their asshole.
What's
licked,
your sample
and
size?
Maybe a I don't know, dozens.
Okay.
A couple of dozen maybe. And like asshole licked, maybe like a pinky in there. From your reaction, I'm guessing that that's not something that you like.
Who, me?
No, your reaction because you were shocked by this.
He doesn't drink. He doesn't drink, and I barely do. So there's just not a lot of. It's amazing. Like if you eliminate substances, you kind of take that hole off the table. That's not a sober person activity.
Really? I don't know. I think you might. Like I've had great reviews.
She's onto something,
Victoria,
man.
like so you don't like your butthole licked either.
I'm saving it for marriage.
That's right.
Yeah.
Jesus approved bohole play.
Yeah. Especially if like the lights are on. No, thanks.
No, I know this.
I don't want to see any. I don't even want to see a cat's butthole when it's looking at me. You know what I'm saying? So
they'll show it.
They will. It's like the brown eyes winking at you. Like, just I don't know. I just don't think it's for consumption.
No, and nobody's ever like gone about a whole productive day, done a meditation and then like in their right mind consciously
been like,
gone, I'm in the mood for some butt
butthole
stuff.
No, it doesn't happen like that. Like you might be down there. Like, let's say you're,
we know how you like it.
No, listen, I already told you what my primary mission is. Whatever it takes.
It's like eating at Subway. Nobody's set out to do it. Nobody's like, this is the day that I'm, you end up there. You don't.
So you don't like it?
I don't like Subway.
I know that's right.
No, I'd be like, so you don't like your butthole like this? What you're telling me?
I'm good on it. Like if that never happened, it'd be fine.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, from your experience and maybe pre, I don't want to, disrespect your wife, but pre your wife, or let's start maybe with Jordan. Have you found that women don't like this either?
I have done that, yeah. But
of course.
But she did it to me first, so I was like, oh,
shit.
I've got to return the favor now. Like, come on.
And she liked it?
Yeah. But the reason why we're more receptive to it is because we're eating lady booty, and they wax, and they're more respectable.
Yeah, eating a man's ass has to be disgusting. Like
guys,
guys,
they're eating man.
like we barely wipe our asses properly. You guys are like in the danger zone.
Underwear.
We know. We've
Disgusting.
seen it.
Yeah.
We're like, oh.
Ladies, don't do that shit, man. We nasty, man. That's why they have dude wipes now.
They're just baby wipes with brilliant marketing.
It's just
That's all.
toxic masculinity baby wipes.
It's
for
a
men.
wipe for your butthole.
Get
Wow.
a bidet. I feel so strongly about this now.
Yeah,
like I'm
bidets are the way.
converted to bidet life.
Amen.
It's the most
Amen.
European
Of course, you
thing
like
about
it,
me.
Jordan.
I do.
But spraying up your
They're the way
asshole.
of the future.
Nice. I'll show you one more video to react to, and then we'll go around last thoughts, ask any questions that you may like, and then we'll wrap it up.
Cool.
Thank you, by the way, for you being so forthcoming. I know that sometimes I throw some curveballs with my questions.
I'm here for it.
But it's from the undiagnosed ADHD.
I also can't tell when you're looking at me, so I just assume it's always
know.
me.
Yeah.
You got the whole fentanyl.
I'm like a
going
fly,
I feel seen and chosen because I can't see who you're seeing or choosing. But yes, go on.
Somebody doesn't fucking appreciate you. You don't bring them back into your motherfucking life.
Oh, he killed somebody before.
He was like my ex.
Is that
Stay
Lenny?
the fuck away from them. You don't text them. You don't call them.
Oh my
you don't
god,
unblock
domestic
them.
abuse.
You don't give them any fucking ounce of your fucking self.
I've seen enough.
You don't give them any fucking ounce of your fucking attention.
Oh yeah, cocaine.
Lord.
And don't you ever fucking be desperate for anybody's fucking attention.
What if he's talking to like his grandkids? Go on the fucking swing.
You don't get on your fucking knees and try to beg them.
I don't raise pussies.
It's like he's talking about a good thing in a mean way.
What the hell? All right, coach.
You let them fucking beg.
I'm like, you want to make out? I'll heal your trauma.
You glow up on their ass.
Yeah, glow up, baby.
By working on your fucking self.
Yes, Dad.
And finding your fucking value.
You ain't shit.
Say it, don't spray it.
I just said, how should I ask a girl out?
Stop being a bitch.
What race is he? Because I'm very intimidated.
Whatever it is.
He's somebody's Puerto
Whatever
Rican,
it is,
Italian uncle.
in that moment, it's winning.
Yeah, he's got. I would say he's Latino.
I felt that. I felt that.
That was kind of hot, though. I was like, yes, daddy. A motivational speaker.
Well, it's going to be my new character. I'm going to shave my head and just
Do
scream
it.
into a thing, Okay, well, panel, thank you. I know you guys are going to go, so let's start going around the panel. We'll start here to my left, Akil. Last thoughts, any questions that you may have, anything that you may want to plug?
I don't have any last thoughts, but I have my podcast, the Back and Now podcast. We review pop culture, comic books, all that good stuff. Come check us out. We're on all social media. BACCHANAL. Back Anal.
Where's that? Where that name come from?
Back and Now, it's my family were Trinidadian, and a Back and Now is like a large gathering, a party, cussing, sex, good time.
Butt stuff?
No, West Indians don't do butt stuff. Bad man, no bad man thing.
They just call it anal, but it's not.
Nah, we don't do that. That's not a bad man thing.
Okay.
Fair enough. Thank you, Akil.
I love it.
Sure.
Nice to meet you, Akil.
No problem.
Jenna, any last thoughts, any questions that you may have for the panel?
I would just recommend that anyone who can get a bidet. That's my.
That's the plug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the plug.
I feel you. You know, that hair, will just trap anything. I imagine,
Dingleberries, those
We
are
don't
your
have to live
dingleberry
like this.
enemies.
Yeah.
Dingleberries are the gross. You ever see like butt crumbs on the toilet seat?
Yes.
That's the most diabolical shit ever, man.
I have not.
You haven't?
No.
You haven't been living.
Not anymore because I got a bidet.
You haven't been living. You gotta go to the Sheetz gas station. You'll see some.
How about you, Victoria? Any last thoughts, questions that you may have for the panel?
This has been fun and slightly traumatic. I love this for all of us. I love that we trauma bonded over getting our heart broken and our butts touched.
Yeah.
Buttholes touched.
I haven't got my buttholes
talked about
touched.
some icks.
Yeah, I also think that you should be proud of the body you have, Arturo. You shouldn't try to drop 25 pounds. You should try to fill the void in your the hole in your life with something else. But I do think
how is that going to help me not dropping weight?
I don't know. I feel like I'm not trying to be like tell you what to do, but maybe just pick up something that you like to do that will help you drop the weight.
Yeah, you fuck fat guys?
For exercise?
No. Do you fuck fat guys? That's my question.
If I ever had sex before, I probably would have had sex with. Yes, I have. I don't. First of all, confidence is key.
When was the last
here.
time you fucked the fat guy?
I have never had sex, Arturo.
Yeah, exactly.
Me too.
But I also think that there is something really amazing about just having confidence no matter what your body looks
I'm
like.
incredibly confident. Don't let that twist it. But I'm also like centered. Like I've been in relationships for 2.5 years, and I've dated a lot before that. I have nailed the first date. I am nothing if confident in dating. So that's why I have a freedom to be myself. And like the fact that I realistically have gained 35 pounds in the last 2.5 years, it's a fact.
But do you feel like it's an amalgamation of something else? Like
do it because you're quitting breathing at night. Don't do it because like that's
I'm a guy.
valid.
Do you think I care more about stop breathing or stop getting pussy?
I don't
Tell
know.
me which one's stronger.
I die in my sleep.
Well, CPAP machines.
Exactly.
CPAP machines are so hot, by the way. But no, this has been really fun. I like talking about sex with relative strangers and potentially ruining my reputation on the internet.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
No, I think you've been great on it.
No, I don't care. But also, this has been fun. You guys are fun.
Awesome.
I wouldn't have sex with any of you because I like you so much.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, man. You only hate fuck people.
Yeah, and you don't fuck
No.
fat guys, you know, like so.
No, I'm just saying because I want our relationship to last longer than a
And
week.
sex ruins everything.
It ruins everything.
I want to change my bidet answer. I think that's
Yes.
yeah.
It ruins everything or makes everything better. You be the judge.
I didn't even get to tell my story about breaking my dick. I'll save that for next time.
Hell yeah. No, we'd love to have you back on, all of you.
I have one last question.
Yeah.
Does Sia know you stole her wig?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I have one of the 2-color one too, but I can't see through it.
I was like, yeah, you look like Sia if she sold like fentanyl in front of a charter school.
I think Sia. I have a similar approach to you in karaoke, actually, Jordan. I also use karaoke, but my move, because I don't have high pitches. I gender bend the songs.
What's your song? What's your
so
karaoke choice?
I've done Celine Dion.
Okay, Canadian classic.
There you go.
Okay.
El King, X's and O's. That's usually a pretty good.
Okay.
Pretty good hitter.
Very white. Okay, all right.
I'm telling you, it is. The ladies love it because, first of all, it communicates. I think it's funny. Also, the reason why I like to do it is because there is no bar. You're not actually trying to meet what the song sounds like because it's completely gender bended.
Yeah.
You know, and
I sing Frank Sinatra for that reason.
Yeah, and I'm pretty secure. I mean, I wear a fucking wig, so I have no issue singing. Like
A wig definitely screams secure.
Oh yeah.
You're Sia if she couldn't swing from the chandelier.
Oh
yeah.
Y'all are awesome though.
Let's go. Well, thank you, everybody. This is
Thanks for
Manly
having us.
Girlies.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks, everybody.
Peace.
When we were kids, we didn't know how good we had it. Now we're all just sick inside it.